Guys, and welcome back to my channel. And as you can tell by the title of this video, it's a sad video, and you can tell I'm not all that cheerful. I am happy, but at the same time, we will always miss our little girl. Yesterday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I had just gotten to work, so obviously I can't have my cell phone on the floor while I'm working. So my cell phone was in my locker at work. When my dad stepped out to take me to work, he wasn't home with my mom when it happened, and then he had to go somewhere to pay a bill. I can't remember where she said. And well, she went to her room and fixed her bed, fixed up her room like she always does when she wakes up. And she decided to check on the dog. And mind you, our dog has been very ill for about a half a year maybe. And when she went to go check on her, she noticed that she had laid on her side, and her eyes were wide open and her mouth was open. And our dog doesn't do that. Like, she doesn't leave her mouth open. Her mouth's very sensitive. And that's when my mom knew she died. So I'm gonna give you a little backstory on what was wrong with her, what was her conditions, and what caused her to die other than her age. So she was 17 years old. Sorry, that's my dog. What's the matter? He's over here whining, so. You stretching? What's the matter? What's the matter? I think he's gotta go potty. But, what? Can I finish this video real quick and then I'll take you outside? Okay? Sound like a deal? Okay. So, she was 17 years old. Last year, she was diagnosed with 5 holes in her heart and heart condition. They said she was way too energetic to be put down. She had so much energy. They said that she was so spunky and that wouldn't be a good idea to put her down because of her diagnosis. So they stuck her on 3 different heart medications. One of them in particular is a water pill, and that water pill was meant to help the fluid from going in her lungs, because a fluid would get in her lungs and she'll cough and cough and cough until it'll come out, or her body would somehow release it through her nose or her mouth or her bowels. So the medication was helping at one point. Then we realized that the medication was not working anymore. And then we came to a difficult time where we couldn't afford her medication. And she got worse. And it sucked because we were trying so hard to get her medication. Now, medication alone for humans is expensive alone. But imagine medication for an animal. It's expensive, and especially she was on 3 different kinds of medications. So, so she wasn't even off her medication that long, to be honest. I think it was like maybe just a few weeks, something like that. I don't remember. And then she started showing signs of barely wanting to walk around, because the more she moved, the more energy she was releasing, and the more she was getting exhausted, and her oxygen she wasn't getting enough oxygen. So she would sleep and sleep and sleep, drink, eat her food, and then within 3 days, recently these last 3 days, for 2 days she didn't eat at all. My dad said her breathing drastically changed from breathing like this to now just barely breathing. And it was horrible because we've had her in our life for 17 years, so she's family. And so, what is that? I don't know who that is. Get off my channel, my page. Anyway, so when we all woke up in the morning, my dad said she was having difficulty breathing. And then whenever I got ready for work, she was still alive. She was acting fine, whatever. Obviously not that fine, but you know what I mean. And so I got ready for work and my mom stayed home. I went to work. My dad went to go pay a bill. And then my mom found her. And then my mom started having a panic attack and she could barely breathe. Tried to get a hold of my father and he couldn't answer his phone because he was, paying a bill. And so my mom's crying, can't get a hold of anyone. And finally she got a hold of my father and he came rushing home and they made sure she was gone before they buried her. And they put her on my parents' bed and they waited till he was done digging the hole. And sorry. And they buried her. I get this I go to my lunch, I get an hour lunch. I get this text saying that Lily died. Mind you, I'm stepping outside for my break. And I'm stepping outside to go smoke a cigarette because I just had this overwhelming feeling and I needed a cigarette. So I went out to have a moment by myself and then that's when I read my text and I was like, oh my God. I specifically told my mom, if Lily dies when I'm at work, please don't tell me because I need to work and I don't want to think about that because I won't be able to handle it. So I'm at work and I'm bawling. I am crying so bad. I couldn't function. And I was trying to force myself to eat because I had a feeling I was going to be forced to stay at work. And I was going to get in trouble if I left because I'm really not supposed to leave my job because we run on a point system at work and I had used up a good bit of points. But my boss told me not to worry about it because I couldn't keep my composure. I tried so hard. I couldn't stop crying. After my breaks, an hour after my break, I went to go back to work on the floor and I couldn't stop crying. I couldn't do it. And she just told me for me to ask her mom. Her mom could finish working my schedule for me because her mom worked in the shoe department and I worked in women's. And so her mom did it for me and I appreciate her. And my friend ended up picking me up and I just went home to be with my mom and we cried all day yesterday. So I'm going to try and put this video up, but if it doesn't go up today and it goes up tomorrow, my dog died on August 29th, 2019 at 1 p.m. And it sucked. It really does, but we're happy that she's in a better place and she's not suffering. She's not struggling to breathe or move or see, and we're happy that she's not suffering because it was hard. We even wanted to put her down, but the doctor said not yet because where she still had her energy and she was still spunky, but then she started going downhill and then we were trying to also get the money to put her down. And it's just certain pet places, they have to make sure that the animal is really ill before you just put your animal down. Because you can't just put your animal down just because. They don't do stuff like that, and we had to wait until they said, to put her down when she was really ill, and she had became super ill, but then we didn't have the money for it. So, but I'm glad she finally let go and God took her home to doggy heaven. And now she's with her doggy husband and her baby kids and all that stuff. We'll always miss her and everything, but I'm glad she's not suffering. But I just want to take a couple of days or maybe another week before I record. I just need some time. So if you guys are wondering, why I haven't posted, because now, now you do. I was actually about to make a video before she died. I was going to make a, like, well, I don't want to say just in case I still do it. But I just need some time right now. So bear with me. I will be making a video soon. Just give me like a week. Probably not even a week. Because I got my paid vacation coming up and I think I'll be okay. So I work tomorrow and then I'm on my paid vacation for the next 8 days. But just give me a few days or something and see what happens. But this video will go up and then hopefully I can record a video and then have it up by next week. If not, then you guys understand. So, and I appreciate, like all the people that are in my life and friends, and you all watch my YouTube channel. So if you're all watching this, I appreciate all the love and support that you guys have given us for my family at a time like this, because a lot of people don't see that losing an animal is a big deal. It's a lot. It's very emotional. Some people are just like, it's just a dog. Why are you crying? No. That was our family. That was our family dog we've had for 17 years. So she was like the main heart and soul of our little pet family. She was the woman of all the pets. Like, she was the only girl. And she set them all straight, And now we just have our new puppy that we got almost 5 months ago that we almost lost. I don't think I made a video about him, but I probably will. And I'll introduce you to him again and give you a little information on the little puppy boy. And then we have the pit bull, which is not ours, it's my sister's. So, but they're best friends. But I just wanted to let you guys know what had happened yesterday and where I've been. So, just bear with me. Alright? And I will see you guys hopefully on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post a video. And give this video a thumbs up, even though it's really sad. But this is my second video of an animal dying, because my other dog died too, and I already made that video. I was actually crying in that video because he had died that very same day, like within that hour when I recorded the video, so I was still hurting. In this case, she died yesterday, and I'm all cried out right now. I'll probably cry later or whatever, but right now I'm just really drained from all the crying from yesterday, because I cried all day yesterday, and I cried myself to sleep. So, but anyway, I'll insert some pictures here so you guys can see what she looks like, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.